As one of the most watched TV shows in America, The Big Bang Theory was successful at keeping its cast small and its main characters entertaining. For 12 years, the sitcom brought viewers at home the laughs, from Sheldon's singular, quirky brilliance to Leonard and Penny's sweet and a little awkward romance. And while the show was often said to be about a bunch of funny nerds, fans know it was so much more than that. The series offered its audience unabashed pop culture satire and a look into loyal and evolving friendships. It even provided an interesting educational segment from time to time. Season after season, viewers ate it all up, falling in love with the series' main characters. When the show came to an end in 2019, both fans and even some stars of the show felt the very real pangs of heartbreak. But as loyal and loving as the fans of the scientists may have been, some might not have noticed Bernadette's transformation throughout the seasons. During Season 3, Bernadette, played by Melissa Rauch, was introduced to the gang by Kaylee Cuoco's character Penny. Bernadette then became a regular on the show, forming a relationship with Simon Helberg's Howard, and eventually marrying him and starting a family. But when she first stepped into the series, Bernadette spoke with a voice much like Rauch's own.
What are you studying?
Microbiology.
Oh, cool. So you could study me.
I don't understand.
Then, as her character evolved, Rauch slowly introduced a faster and more high-pitched sound with every passing episode.
Yes, I'm here to pick up our Hamilton tickets.
Of course, it was that new voice that eventually became central to Bernadette's charm. Rauch explained that her character's vocal transition was actually inspired by her own mother's. Once telling the Rubin Report, "Bernadette's voice is very similar to my mother's, except without the Jersey accent."
Sometimes I'll get recognized and then they'll hear my voice and be like, oh, that's not you.
But while Bernadette was undergoing a subtle change, another character's metamorphosis was perhaps a little more obvious.
I can't believe you can turn ordinary skin cells into functioning brain cells.
Well, I turned this one into a functioning boyfriend, so sky's the limit.
Often hailed as the show's leading man, Jim Parsons' Dr. Sheldon Cooper was taking on a transformation of his own. The brilliant and often eccentric character captivated the audience from the beginning with his unusual personality. Psychology Today even noted that Sheldon was the perfect portrayal of a mad genius, comparing him to the likes of other popular TV characters, including Dr. Gregory House from House and Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future.
What do you think?
Looking good.
Showbiz Cheat Sheet noted that in the early seasons of The Big Bang Theory, it was Sheldon who fans went crazy for, noting that his social awkwardness and overall rigidity made him likable. But after Season 3, Sheldon began to change. And while most fans agreed that it was a great direction in which the series and its characters could evolve, others thought it ruined the show. According to the outlet, some people point to Sheldon's transition as beginning the moment when he first met Mayim Bialik's Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler. Leading up to that point, Sheldon had been clear in his stance that he did not have an interest in or time for relationships. And even as he spent more time with Amy, he still didn't entertain a romantic connection. But he did, on occasion, open himself up to possibilities, eventually stepping out of his comfort zone. Sometimes it happened in a small way, and other times it was in a big way, as was portrayed in the cohabitation experimentation from Season 10.
I want you to know that you don't have to say it back. I know you're not ready, and I don't want you to say it just because social convention dictates
I
that
love you too.
As Amy faithfully pursued him, Sheldon eventually broke down, but it wasn't until Season 7 that the two shared their first real kiss. From that point on, Sheldon and Amy's relationship was a big focal point of the show, and as it turns out, many fans weren't happy about the change in Sheldon, particularly after he gave in to Amy's constant request for intimacy.
Would you be able to answer some questions I'm having about the events of last night?
Slate pointed out that the first time the couple was intimate felt like a breach of character for Sheldon. And according to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, some viewers felt it was a betrayal of Sheldon's core characteristics. Either way, the hit show will live on in syndication and streaming, where we can again witness all of its genius for years to come. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite TV stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.